Hi folks, and welcome to today's video, lower body training with a herniated disc. Now I do make a lot of great content for those folks out there suffering with such things as lumbar herniated discs, bulging discs, lumbar stenosis, lumbar arthritis, sciatica nerve pain. If that's you, hit that subscribe button. You've been notified. I'm going to put some new great content up on YouTube to get you guys back on the road to recovery. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today, folks, I'd like to go over some exercises for the lower body that you can do at home safely if you are suffering from a lumbar herniated bulging disc. Now, very often with a lot of rehab programs that I've seen, they focus mainly on the core, which is great. Okay, I focus on that as well. But I do find for people to function in their daily lives, if you neglect working on the extremities, legs, arms, okay, back, chest, etc., you end up weakening that part of the system. So whenever they start to do some daily activities, they don't have the strength in the extremities, and the stress gets put through those limbs into the pelvis, into the spine, and it will hurt their spines, hurts their back, hurts their herniated disc, etc. So I've found a combination of doing your basic core rehab work, bird dogs, core stabilization, etc., along with upper lower body exercises, gives the person a faster recovery, a faster progression to getting back to normal life and doing the things that they love, that they miss, so hobbies, playing with the kids, whatever it could be, okay? So today I want to focus on some lower body work. And first exercise, you can do this at home, quite simple stuff. You can also do them in the gym if you wish to go to the gym to these activities. It's going to be a step up. Now I've got a small box here. You could start with something even half this height, so large textbooks, etc. And for the step up, you want to be getting close to the box. So I'm going to start on my left leg. So my left leg is on the box, bring my right leg up here behind it, and my hips are going to shift forward, and I'm going to push with that front leg. I'm not going to push with the back leg. So my hips come forward, push with the front leg, hold, stabilize for a second, gently come down. I'm not dropping onto that leg, putting unnecessary stress into my spine. And again, second rep, I shift forward, push, hold for a second, come back down. So I'm pushing all with the front leg. Hips go forward, push, and come back down. Good exercise for the glutes, a little bit of hamstring, and your quads. Now, if this becomes too easy for you, of course, you can move up the step, a slightly higher box perhaps, put a larger book on top of your existing step. That will, of course, activate more glutes, more hamstring, more quads, okay? Same thing as though, probably out of shot here. Pause for a second, come down carefully, and again, hips forward and push, all right? You may only start with 6 to 8 reps to begin with, then up to 10, 12, aim for 15, all right? Take your time with progression. I've actually got another video, it's going to pop up at the end of this one, which is on how you progress your exercises, how you progress repetitions, the time under tension you're holding a plank for, etc. I really recommend you check that video out. It's going to pop up at the end of this one. It's going to give you more guidance in how you actually nail down and progress your exercises week by week, month by month, okay? All right, so moving on from the step up, we're going to go into a basic split squat exercise. Now, split squat, I'm going to start my non-dominant leg first. This is my left leg here. I'm right-handed. And I'll show you from different angles, but I want to be up on the back foot. My legs, my feet are about hip, shoulder width apart, both feet facing forward. And very carefully, I just bend both knees. This one goes towards the ground, almost touches, and I push back up. Nice controlled motion. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, and 1 push up. 1, 2, 3, 1 push up. I'm not leaning forward excessively, I'm not leaning back. If you find it hard to balance, it's perfectly okay to fingertips on a wall beside you there, just for the first few times you do it, so you get used to doing that exercise, okay? With control, again, 4 to 6 you might want to start with, work your way up to 8, 10, 12, 15, okay? Switch legs, all right? Moving on from that exercise, now this next one, it is a hard exercise, I will admit. I first learned this many, many years ago, like 18 years ago, I think it was, and I knew it as what's called a voyeur lean. It's now become known as a reverse Nordic curl. I've seen it listed as that. So what we want to do, we want to get on a mat here with our knees, and you want the knees, knees together there. You want the knees and feet together. So I'll show you from the back there. So my ankles are almost touching, okay, knees and feet together. And I'll show you from the side. So that's your start position. Now from there, You want to get up nice and tall, engage, like squeeze, like my glutes, tuck my tail under, engage the glutes, helps to stabilize the whole lower back area. And then ever so carefully, you're gonna start to lean back, bracing here, holding the core nice and tight, squeezing the glutes, and use your quads to pull yourself back up. And you feel a big stretch to the front part of your quads. And you just go as far as you comfortably can go, where you can get back up again, okay? Tricky little exercise, really good for the quad region. And back up, okay? Nice and slow, as I was showing you there. Don't rush it, don't push it too hard. Most people are quite sore the next day, especially through the vastus medialis here, intermedius muscles in front of your quads. So take it easy, okay? Start with the lower end of reps and work from there. So those first three mainly focus on the quads, glutes, etc. If you want to work more on the back of the leg, hamstring, a bit more glute as well, and some lower back, you can do the classic hip extension. So we're down here on the ground, and my feet are around about hip width apart, shoulder width apart. Feet are flat on the ground. Arms can be palms up or palms down. I squeeze my glutes, and then I carefully lift my hips up as high as they will go. Pause for a second, and I gently come back down, keeping the glutes squeezed on. Gently touch the ground with my lower back, and I squeeze up, hold for a second, come down with control. And you see I'm not thrusting really hard, I'm pushing my back into it. No, squeeze the glutes, very controlled lift, and a controlled descent. Okay, and there's my microphone just dropped out there. Now, if you want to make this harder, you can increase the height of the leg position. So if I just take in this box here, okay. Now this again might be a little bit too high for somebody to start with, but just to show you basic progression here, the box here, this is now going to make my range of motion greater. So time under tension is going to be more. And I push up, 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 hold for a second, and come down with control. Again, squeezing the glutes, keeping the same control, keeping the same tempo. Same thing, guys. Start with 4 to 6 reps, work your way up, 8, 10, 12, 15, all right? Now, we've mainly focused on the kind of upper section of the lower body. We'll do something here now for the calves. Now, the calf muscle is behind your lower leg. Quite often, a lot of people, if they do suffer from sciatica nerve issues, they will find that their leg, they get a lot of cramping, weakness will happen in the lower part of the leg. So I do like to add in some calf work to try to strengthen, get that nerve working again, firing properly. So for a one-legged calf raise, you can do this hanging off a step. If you're in the gym, there'll be definitely loads of benches you can use. If you're at home, this could be a couple of large heavy books or a step outside in your home or even in your home. So I use a hand on the wall here for support. I've got my one foot on there, my toes are on there. Other leg back here for support. Drop my heel, I push up on my toe and drop my heel. Up on my toe, drop my heel. Again, slow and controlled movements, really engaging the muscle as I go here. Push up and come down. Just push up and stretch. And again, you'd be looking at, start with 4, 6, 8 repetitions, whatever's in your pain-free range, and then slowly build it up 10, 15, maybe even 20 with that exercise. Okay guys, listen, I hope those exercises will be useful for you. If you've got any questions at all on those exercises, please hit me up in the comment section down below. Don't forget there's another video that's going to pop up very, very soon, which is going to go over the correct way to progress your exercises. Next week, I'm going to do a video which is going to be on the upper body movements that you can do safely with a herniated disc. So any questions, comments, please hit me up down below. If you are out there struggling with your own low back pain issues, you can drop me an email, it's down in the description down below, or if you wish, you can even sign up for a free advice call and try to help you get you back on the road to a pain-free life. All right guys, listen, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.